sharing this because I want you to know for 100% your intuition is in there. You can rely on it.
Hi,
I'm Jessie Osborne, life coach. Today I want to talk about intuition and my own little story about it. So, as you will have seen in some of my other videos, I'm going back through some old content that I made. I had a lot of motivation. I created all this content. I had some sadness, grief in my life that set me back. And they say if you don't use it, you lose it, right? Kind of like, have you ever tried to learn a second language, and maybe like when you were in high school, right, you went to Spanish class and you could speak some Spanish, or like me, I went to Costa Rica and I picked up Rosetta Stone, and for a while I had like some Spanish vocabulary, but it's been 10 years and I know nothing now. So it's just my example how learning the language, so to speak, of like your intuition and how it's talking to you, recognizing that language, because it doesn't speak in our English words, right? It doesn't show up as literal talking to us. We have to receive it in different avenues. Like, it's literally a different language. I do a lot of work with horses. They are nonverbal, but they have a language, right? So intuition is the same. It's nonverbal, but there's a language. And I say that because as I'm going through this program, I'm hearing myself and the things that are coming out of me. I'm also going through all my old journals from years past. I've been journaling since 1996, but I've been really reading the last 10 years just to get to re-know myself, I guess. And so what I'm seeing is, in this period of time that I was creating all this content, I was doing all the things. I was doing meditation, I was doing yoga, I was spending time in nature, I was journaling, and I was really in tune with what I call the whisper or the subtle realm, and also my own intuition. And it's clear in some of the things that I recorded that I was channeling from intuitive sources, because I don't even remember saying any of those things. And some of it is really profound, and I need to hear it now. I was just telling my mom this morning how interesting it is that I am literally recorded to remind myself about these things. It's not some person, like you're experiencing this as like I'm some person telling you that this is accessible and there's practices you can use to feel this way, and you basically have to believe that what I tell you is going to bring this out in yourself in order for you to practice it. I'm getting the unique experience that it's literally me, past me, telling present me all of the things that will get me to that space where I'm in touch with my intuition. Because what happened was, we had all this life stuff happened, and I stopped listening to my intuition, and I got really caught up in my thinking brain. I allowed logical thinking and practicality and all that, we call that excessive root chakra energy, right? I'm just so stuck in the what can I see, what can I do, what that really it has to provide some sort of concrete this then this. I'm been really stuck in that for like a year. And just to what I'm seeing is, it's even proven that I went from being open and receptive and witnessing all this synchronistic magic in my life all the time, to something happening and setting me off my course, and I stopped using the language. So it doesn't feel as natural anymore. And now that I'm back into doing the practices that I'm remembering, my body is remembering, my cell is remembering. It's like I've opened a box that I shoved away, and I'm dusting it off, and I'm going, oh yeah. and it's all coming back, and it feels like it's breathing new vibrancy into me. So I'm sharing this because I want you to know for 100% your intuition is in there. You can rely on it, and it is 100%. It hasn't been not talking to you. Just like it's not talking to me. It's been talking to me. I've just been so caught up that I haven't been paying attention. And I know that when I'm really on to something, like there's a body sensation, right, that comes when I'm really on to something. It's like my bones vibrate. Like I feel inside like I'm going like this, but I will be able to hold a steady hand. And I know that my thighs, I get like a sensation in my thighs. My heart rate will change. My speaking pattern it's huge. I hear myself speaking on these videos, and my speech pattern is different when it's coming from intuition rather than my planned, organized speaking. So I'm curious, do you feel in touch with your own intuition? And if so, how do you know it's your intuition? What language does it speak to you?